Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
And now we take a brief look at the matchups for our tip-off coming moments from now.
This is a game that could be decided by the center matchup. A lot of talent down low.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who can control the glass and ultimately win the possession battle.
And on top of that, staying out of foul trouble will be key for these two because you know they'll be going at it.
Pass to Griner to the inside. Here's Jones.
Nice D from Nafisa Collier.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
Williams with it.
Smith outside.
To the middle. Here's Collier. Just 3 to shoot. It's rebounded by Atlanta. Outside Howard. Outside Canada. Back to Howard. Wide open look. Hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Wow, Howard with the quick release.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Knocked away and stolen by Canada. Gray with it. Williams there. Gray outside. Pass to Howard. Fires the 3.
It's hauled in by Smith.
Now McBride. Collier outside. Denied for the 3rd time. She's 0 for 3. Here's Canada. Courtney Williams with the defensive effort. Now about 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter.
Smith outside.
Down low.
Collier.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Inside, Collier can be so consistent, and her talents as a shooter make it look easy.
Outside Canada. 3, Ryan Howard. That one falls. Her 2nd basket of the game. She is now 0 for 3.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Screen by Smith.
Here's Collier. Takes it off the glass.
Uses every bit of her strength to overpower the defense. Collier does not fear contact.
When it comes to defensive prowess, there's not too many players that can impact a game like Nafisa Collier.
It gets overlooked sometimes because of her offense, but Nafisa is outstanding on defense. She's the kind of player that opposing coaches have to game plan for at both ends.
And in this league, Reiner is just about as consistent as it gets. You get a great game from her more often than not, especially when it comes to scoring the rock.
And she's got her first free throws of the night right here. And the first one falls for her.
And when you talk about winning, historically, the Lynx are up there with any team in the WNBA.
Absolutely. You look at their 4 titles, which is tied for the most in league history. Then you see they have the 3rd best winning percentage of all time. I mean, this is a franchise that consistently has been in the hunt over the years.
And so she makes both from the line. The Lynx trailing. Outside Williams. Pass to Carlton. Now here's Smith. On the wing, Kayla McBride. Screen by Smith. For 3, Kayla McBride. Gets it to go from downtown.
3 points.
Can score from anywhere on the court, and McBride has really taken on that
alpha personality type.
The pick by Jones. And the foul called on Smith. That'll be her second foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution for the Lynx. Number 15, Jessica Shepard.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first. Outside Canada. Back to Jones. And stolen by Shepard. They push it up 4-on-3. Here's Williams. The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up for her.
It takes a lot of focus to score while getting fouled. Courtney Williams with 100% attention on scoring. It's her main goal every trip down the court.
In terms of defensive guards, who do you think is the best in the league, Brian?
I think you start with Brittany Sykes. She's been all defense the last 4 seasons and creates havoc at the point of attack.
I like Jordan Canada. She's a little smaller at 5'6", but she piles up the steals, is normally amongst the league leaders, and is so quick. She is a menace guarding the ball.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
And it's Collier missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Pass to Howard. Picked by Jones. And Ryan Howard with the trifecta.
That's just too easy for Howard. Is the defense going to rush her off the three-point line, or is she going to make these all night long?
Now here's Williams. Now here's Shepard. Here's Carlton, guarded by Howard. Just 5 on the clock. Shot on the wing. It's good.
That's a clean look they gave her there, fellas. And she drains those. So I wouldn't give her too many of those looks if I was the defense.
Here's Canada. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Outside Howard. Pass to Griner. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way-in.
With Griner's frame and fundamentals, she's become one of the league's most dominant interior scorers.
And here's Collier. McBride. Yes, and it's Nafisa Collier picking up the assist.
You know what? I don't care how far from the bucket she is. You've got to have a defender on her. She's just too good from long range.
Now here's Howard. 8 points for her. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Nafisa Collier. The Lynx leading. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Love Collier's discipline on offense. Looks for a shot she likes and dedicates to it.
Outside Canada. Pass to Griner. Howard launches a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, she's just going to keep burying those. And that's how the D is going to play her. They've got to be better, got to be closer in.
Now here's Williams. Collier outside. Carlton. Outside Williams. The three-pointer off the mark.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. I'm a defender near her.
Now here is Canada. She's guarded by Williams. And Gray gets it to go.
With a wide array of offensive moves, Gray will pretty much make you pick your poison when you're guarding her.
And here's Collier. 6 points for her. McBride outside. Shepard the screen. Inside. Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
A team-oriented leader with a passion for making others better. McBride is simply a fantastic teammate.
Now here is Canada. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Great open look there.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Collier with it. Guarded by Jones. And the basket by Collier.
Both teams on fire right now from the opening tip.
This is going to be an entertaining game of basketball today, folks. I think that much is obvious.
Get your popcorn ready.
Pass to Jones. Now here's Gray. She's tightly guarded. Outside Canada. To the paint. Knocked loose. And stolen by Nafisa Collier. And Jones pulls it down. Atlanta trailing here. Outside Canada. Howard up top. Shoots the three. Got a piece of it. And the Lynx pushing it up now. Shepard in the post. Guarded by Howard. Shepard can't get it to go. Pass to Canada. Brittany Griner, high post. That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2.
Not afraid to play rough and rugged. Griner shows the ability to power through contact.
Here's Carlton. Outside Williams. Connects from three-point range.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Down low. Here's Griner. Count it.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Williams. Pass to McBride. This one for three. And Jones pulls it down. The Dream on offense. They trail by 1. Here's Canada. He's up again. A nice shot by Griner.
What an instinctual nose for the ball. Griner just cleans up the glass so efficiently.
Outside Williams. And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. Yes, and it's Courtney Williams with the assist that time.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Pass to Canada. Griner with the screen. Collier with it. 8 points for her. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Atlanta. Here's Canada. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Gray outside. Back to Canada. Clock at 6. To the inside. Howard. Shepard pulls it in. McBride outside. On the wing, Courtney Williams. Back to McBride. Drills the three-pointer.
She is just bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
And so the first quarter in the books. The Lynx on top. They're up by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen from the Lynx, what's your take so far?
I think the roof is up, but get some people some umbrellas. It has been raining in here. A lot of threes.
Yeah, you know I'm a huge umbrella guy, but hey, when it rains, it pours. And they haven't let up from beyond the arc.
Now Heidemann. Pass to Miller.
Now here's McBride. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Lynx able to keep the ball here. Kayla McBride draws the double.
Now here's Shepard, covered by Walker Kimbrough.
3 on the clock. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, you got to give it to Shepard. She keeps her eyes up and her options open.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough.
She's guarded closely. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc for the basket, her 5th of the game. She's missed 6 shots against those 5 mates.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
Pass to Shepard.
McBride outside.
Now here's Shepard, covered by Walker Kimbrough.
Back to McBride. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Coffey. And so here's Atlanta. It's a 5-point game. Outside Howard. To the middle. Hillman, that's good.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Second quarter here, and just over a minute and a half played. Right outside.
Healy,
Defended by Coffey. Pass to Heidemann. And a missed layup.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
and here is Howard.
That doesn't go on the chance to tie. McBride outside.
Pass to Shepard. Heidemann.
Right outside. It's stolen. Here's Caldwell. Good. First shot, first basket.
Great job taking advantage of the steal and getting the easy points in transition.
Just how you draw it up. Great defensive work and aggressive play in the open court.
A defense leading to offense.
Miller with it.
Guarded by Howard.
Here's Heidemann.
And the Lynx miss again. Atlanta trailing here. Inside.
Coffey, left side. Caldwell.
McBride covering. Pass to Howard. 6 on the shot clock.
Caldwell.
It's good from long range.
That's some good awareness from Howard right there. She is excellent at getting the ball to her open teammates.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Williams. Here's Smith. McBride, guarded by Howard. Kayla McBride, and that's good.
Off the court, McBride is lighthearted, but she's a killer on the court. Basketball is everything to her.
Well, who doesn't love a guard who can be prolific while also being efficient? And that's what Kayla McBride does. She makes very few bad plays.
Well, it starts with great shot selection, right? She makes the smart pass rather than the flashy one. She keeps the turnovers to a minimum, and she's someone you trust to read the floor and make good choices.
Here's Heidemann, guarded by Canada. Pass to Williams. Right outside. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Minnesota.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Canada with it. Outside Howard. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Jones. Now Howard over McBride. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, when you watch Ryan Howard, one thing is abundantly clear. She doesn't need a lot of space or time to get her shot off.
Here's Heidemann. It's good. She scores. That's her first basket after missing her first 2 attempts. 1 for 3. Now here is Canada. D right on her. Fires from 14. Tries again. And she drops it in from the low post.
You can't let Canada get a look close to the rim. This is too easy for her. Great touch.
And here's Heidemann. On the wing, Courtney Williams. Pulls up, high post. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Oh, if you want to be a scoring guard like Williams, it helps tremendously when you can hit mid-range jumpers.
Outside Canada. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Now Hillman. She's guarded by Shepard. Now here's Howard. Over McBride. Howard misses.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Courtney Williams for 3. Rebounded by Walker Kimbrough. Pass to Canada. And here's Hillman. For 3, Ryan Howard. The kick out to Canada. Hillman. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. The three-pointer is on target.
Howard continues to deliver on the offensive end. The defense is lost. They don't know what to do.
Outside Williams. Shepard the screen. Pass to McBride. It's Jessica Shepard on the wing. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. Outside Canada. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's an agile move by Canada with the ball, completely throwing off the defense.
Now here's Williams, covered by Walker Kimbrough. Pass to Smith. That misses off the backboard. Atlanta leading. Here's Canada. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Shepard pulls it in. McBride left side. And they pick up 2.
On the drive, McBride can be so dynamic, which helps her beat the defense.
Now here is Canada. Defense right on her. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. The 3 is up. Heidemann grabs the miss. And here's Williams, covered by Walker Kimbrough. Shot clock at 5. Here's Williams. And she gets the bucket.
No fear. Williams is normally the smallest player on the floor, but she can operate down low with her toughness.
Pass to Jones. Howard. McBride covering. Back to Jones. And stolen by Smith. Now Heidemann. Tipped away. Jordan Canada with the steal. Second chance shot. Here's Jones. That's in for her first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And that was some excellent positioning from Jones on the offensive glass, getting herself room to grab the ball and send it back.
Pass to Williams for 3. For the bucket. She's made 5 so far, shooting a nifty 5 for 7.
Obviously, easier said than done, but what's the key in winning a title?
Well, straight up, you need a first-team all-WNBA level player. Basically, every title team has had, at minimum, a top 5 talent.
And it has to be about more than her. You need key role players and multiple defensive stoppers as well. And even against stiff interior defense, Howard stays committed. She never even thought about giving up on the play.
The Lynx with the lead. Collier outside. Now here's Samuelson. Gray defending. Samuelson shot is off. Outside Canada. High arcing shot. Minnesota grabs the miss. Collier outside.
Carly Samuelson on the wing.
The rebound by Gray.
That's a shot she had to take.
No question. The decision was good, just didn't execute.
Reiner. Pass to Jones. The kick out to Canada. Yes, and a nice assist from Brianna Jones.
Check out the pace Canada plays at. She's got a shot up within moments of getting the ball.
Smith outside. To the paint. Here's Collier. A rebound by Ryan Howard. The Dream on offense. With the floater. And the bucket counts. And she's on her way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play. She made the only free throw attempt she had earlier in the game.
Shooting 1.
You know, Ryan Howard has got a good sense for finding her shots, and she is always ready to attack, which means the defense essentially has to watch her at all times.
Collier with it. He's picked up by Griner. And the foul called on Collier. That's her first foul.
Great play to sacrifice her body, take the charge, giving up her body for the team.
And really a heads-up play as well. Reads the play nicely and gets in the perfect position.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Jones. Gray. She's guarded by Williams. Here's Howard. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
That's a courageous play by Howard, taking the foul but still getting her shot in the air.
And she'll take her 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And she makes the first. That one misses. Minnesota trailing. Pass to Williams. Back to Smith. Now here's Collier. Over Griner. He hits the buzzer beater!
Ideal finish to the quarter for them as she cans it at the buzzer.
Cool and collected and just didn't rush it at all.
You said that right.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Dream out in front. They're up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You know, Howard has just been exceptional here, fellas.
And those threes have been dropping for her. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, this could not have been a more productive day for her from long range.
And here are the Lynx now. Collier with it. Pass to Williams. The screen by Collier. There's the double team with Griner. 5 on the clock. Courtney Williams for 3. No good there. Atlanta leading. Outside Canada. Soft touch off the glass.
Showing a lot of quickness right there. Tough to keep up with.
Here's Williams. Pass to McBride. Screen by Smith. Drive by Kayla McBride. Rejected by Alicia Gray.
Well, shot blocking often comes down to anticipation and hustle. And that time, Gray showed both.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pass to Howard. Back to Canada. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Lynx. McBride up top. Guarded by Canada. Up top, Williams. She's got 13. Down low, Collier. Some solid defense there from Brianna Jones. Pass to Canada. Back to Howard. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Nafisa Collier.
Gotta love the aggressiveness. Howard is superb at getting fouled on the way up.
2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one.
And we're close to reaching the 30th season of the WNBA. What a milestone.
And the stability we currently have, it's just so important. The league is in a great place. Plus, guys, it's continuing to grow.
Yeah, the W is on very solid ground. And as you said, Tim, I think we just keep getting bigger.
And she makes both free throws. So the Lynx now. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Back to Williams. And that one good.
Really, she's been a bright spot for them. She's had a very efficient offensive performance.
Yeah, who knows how much bigger the lead would be if it wasn't for her shooting.
Outside Canada. Pass to Howard. Griner with the ball. Screen by Griner. Just 4 to shoot. Gray, no good. And here are the Lynx now. They trail by 6. Back to Smith. Right outside. Jordan Canada with the steal. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, this is how you execute on the break. Canada just outworking everybody and being rewarded for it.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. While Ryan Howard has her fingerprints all over this one.
She's absolutely dialed in from outside. They got to play up on her and try to deny her the ball.
Collier for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
A steady shooter from beyond the arc. Collier's presence on the floor helps space it. A big asset for this team.
Pass to Jones. Gray. Back to Jones. Now here's Gray. It's stolen by McBride. Collier outside. Another 3 for Minnesota.
Zero fear. As soon as she gets the rock, Collier ready to fire.
Pass to Griner. Canada.
Double team on Jordan Canada.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Basket is good. The assist from Alicia Gray.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there, Tim.
Been a lot of fun to watch.
A drive by Nafisa Collier.
Such an energetic presence on the court. Keeping up with Collier is no easy task.
And this is our first free throw of the game.
Nafisa Collier. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second, so she hits 1 of 2. Atlanta with the ball. They lead by 4. Outside Canada. Gray. McBride covering. There's the triple. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jones. That's her 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now Collier. She's got 17. Excellent D there from Brittany Griner. And Atlanta has possession. A 4-point game outside Canada. Pass to Gray. And here's Griner. 5 to shoot. A shot from 20 feet. Offensive rebound. And that one drops.
Coach has always told me that if you battle for offensive rebounds, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like she got there.
Outside Williams. And again, no good by Minnesota. To the middle. And Jones gets it to go.
Well, this is why you get Jones the Rock in close. Terrific at converting.
And here's Williams. She's got 15. Over to the wing. Here's Carlton. Yes. And Courtney Williams with the assist that time.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Jones outside. Pass to Griner. From beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And sometimes this team relies on Griner to shoulder the load offensively. And guess what? She's more than happy to do her part, score the points.
Nafisa Collier for 3. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound. Atlanta in the lead. Outside Canada. Back to Griner. Lucky 7 drops right in. She's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points. Very close call there on the illegal screen.
I'd go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
So both teams making some changes here. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Pass to Gray. Griner. Howard. McBride covering. Howard, that's good.
Few players make interior scoring look as effortless as Ryan Howard does. She has got just such a fluid offensive game.
McBride with the ball. Heidemann. Now here's Collier. 17 points in the game. 6 to shoot. To stop the run. And the layup is good.
Excellent body control inside. Collier shows she can adjust to airtight defense.
Gray outside. Howard up top. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Griner. And she makes good on the layup.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Here's Collier. Excellent D there from Brittany Griner. No question who's been in control of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. They've really taken charge.
Counts the basket.
From Shatori Walker-Kimbrough.
Collier with it. She's got 19. The 15-footer. Another miss by Nafisa Collier. Gray in the post. Williams there. Williams with the steal. And now the Lynx fast break. Heidemann, no good. Gray outside. Pass to Howard. Here's Walker-Kimbrough. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Alicia Gray. And it's Collier with the rebound.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
A player who can get creative offensively. Let's just say Smith knows what to do inside.
Here's Walker Kimbrough. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game.
Of all the players you want to leave open out on the perimeter, she is the last person on the list.
Smith outside. Collier. Some solid defense there from Brianna Jones. Now here's Howard. Guarded closely. Pass to Gray. Here's the three. And Collier pulls it down.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Well, look, one of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. She has to become a bigger part of her offense.
Howard, McBride covering. Pass to Griner. On the wing, Alicia Gray. Now Howard, McBride covering. From outside the arc, Ryan Howard, and that's good.
Yeah, she's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, and you can sense her confidence. Everything she puts up from long range seems to be falling.
Outside Williams. McBride outside. Let's go with a three. Good on the three-point shot.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Gray left side. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
An efficient, accurate free throw shooter. Gray is not the person you want to send to the line.
This is her first trip to the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. She's off on the second. And here are the Lynx now. Here's Collier. Ryan Howard with the block.
Timed it perfectly. Howard making good use of her length.
First personal foul.
This is her third free throw attempt of the game.
Nafisa Collier. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. The Dream on offense, leading by 12. Here's Howard. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots, next.
You don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Now Peely. On the wing, Kayla McBride. Heidemann. And a miss there on the triple. And And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. On the wing, Ryan Howard. Miller defending. Screen by Coffey. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Rebound by the Lynx. Pass to Miller. McBride. From outside, off the mark. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Dream out in front. They lead by 14. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. And Atlanta has possession. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Jones. On the shot clock. Here's Hillman. She's guarded by Shepard. Goes back up. She gets it in there.
Not much the D can do once she gets to the bucket.
And here are the Lynx now. Deflects the pass. Here's Heidemann. Guarded by Canada. To the inside. Pass to Shepard. McBride up top. No good on the triple. And Atlanta has possession. 16-point lead, the largest margin of the game. Canada with the bucket.
Fantastic use of the floater. Canada is a smaller guard, so the teardrop is a big shot for her in the game.
Now Heidemann. For three, Kayla McBride. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to her total, and that's 9 for 15 shooting. Jones outside. Canada. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Heidemann. Another three for Minnesota.
Knows how to move the ball around the floor. Shepard is pretty good at finding her targets.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. McBride covering. Walker Kimbrough misses. And here are the Lynx now. And here's Shepard. Pass to Heidemann. Tries a three. It's rebounded by Atlanta. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And there's the 3-second violation.
Lynx ball.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now here's Williams, guarded by Canada. Shepard the screen. Now here's McBride. She's guarded closely. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Shepard. From the top of the key. Kubai grabs the board.
Well, she's a player who, with a wide open look, will rarely miss.
Double team on Jordan Canada. On the wing, Shatori Walker Kimbrough. She's guarded by Williams. Jordan Canada for three. And Peely pulls it down.
You can't get into much better position for the three-pointer. Just didn't get it to fall.
On the wing, Kayla McBride. Guarded by Canada. Pass to Shepard. Miller. Inside. Shepard in the post. And she drops in the layup off glass.
A sensational run has them on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead.
It's been an unreal turnaround, and I'm going to credit their defense right along with their offense for giving them the spark they needed.
It has been, on both sides of the court, what they needed.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter. Pass to Coffee. Canada parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
The ball goes to Minnesota.
Here's Miller. Pass to Williams. McBride with the ball. No good from outside.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
Gray in the post. Miller defending. Shot to end the cold run. It's hauled in by the Lynx. Pass to Williams. Pulls it from 20. Rebounded by Walker Kimbrough. Here's Gray. On the money from 12 feet away.
Quality look from Gray. I mean, she's going to shoot it from there when she gets the chance every time.
Now here's Peely, defended by Coffee. For 3, Kayla McBride. She can't get that one. Outside Canada. Pass to Coffee. Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple.
Confidence stroke from downtown. Mia Coffee can really hit those.
Here's Minnesota. Outside Williams. Now McBride. The 3 drops in the tray.
Beautifully crafted for maximum efficiency. McBride's a natural playmaker.
Pass to Coffee. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Here's Jones. She's guarded by Shepard. Takes the 13-footer. And Peely pulls it down. So the Lynx now. Down by 12. Shepard the screen. Down low. The basket is good. The assist from Diamond Miller.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally, they got the run they needed to get back into this game.
I didn't think it was going to happen, Tim, but they have finally turned it on, and now they need stops.
Absolutely, need stops now.
On deep, Alicia Gray. Minnesota grabs the miss. Shepard with it. Williams, guarded by Canada. Pass to Shepard. Puts up the 3. Another 3 for Minnesota.
And they're really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has been really unstoppable of late.
Yeah, and I don't know why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but you know what they say, Tim, it's better late than never.
And I'm happy because finally we got a good game.
Back to Jones. And here's Coffee. Gray outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Miller. And that one comes up a bit short. The Lynx trailing. For 3, Kayla McBride sinks the 3-pointer.
Well, you want to get back into a ball game, knock down 3s. Another 3 from her, getting them that much closer.
Well, she knows all about that. I mean, most of her points have come on the 3-point shot today.
Gray. Miller defending. Pick by Jones. Keep Alicia Gray. Yes, it is. Score that as basket number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Outside Williams. Canada comes with the double team.
Now here's Peely.
Tight defense on her. For 3, Kayla McBride. Canada grabs the board. Pass to Coffey. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Lynx. Outside Miller. To the middle. Puts it up. And that's in. Nice feed on the play.
With the perfect physical frame for interior scoring, Shepherd can sure do some damage down low.
Here's Coffey. Launches it. And a great assist by Jordan Canada. And that one falls in.
No matter who it is, that kind of D is going to cut it.
Outside Williams. McBride. Covered by Walker Kimbrough. And it's Minnesota scoring again.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen.
You want to see more effort there.
And the dream call time here. Outside Canada. Screened by Griner. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Collier. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Williams. Now here's Collier. Guarded by Howard. Collier inside. Howard's there. And it's Collier missing. Atlanta leading. From deep, Alicia Gray. The rebound by Courtney Williams.
The defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Smith. Here's Collier. Shot clock at 5. And she banks in the layup.
Yeah, Collier shoots it with reckless abandon, putting it all on the line to produce for her team.
Now Gray. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. Here's Collier. Another shot. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to go on Brittany Griner.
I respect Collier's ability to show poise under pressure. You don't always see that from younger players. they want to be in those situations, but she truly does. What a clutch performer.
Howard with the ball. Now guarded by Collier. Out of bounds. It'll be Lynx ball. Rebound.
Came close there to tying it up.
And after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a major bucket for them.
Yeah, big morale booster.
Reiner up top. 5 on the clock. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Courtney Williams for 3. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. And they commit the intentional foul, and we'll see another one of those so that they can get into the penalty. And they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
And they can't afford to let it get any slimmer. You know, they had to foul to stop that clock. That's really the enemy in this situation.
Yeah, and who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range.
Maybe knock down a 3 or 2, who knows?
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
Time is the big factor here. Need to get the points fast and then foul.
Yeah, Tim, and it has to be a quick foul. Every second is critical at this stage.
Yeah, they cannot waste any time if they want to come back.
Collier shoots over Jones, and it's Collier missing, and so they foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but she's probably the last player they want to send to the line.
Yeah, but you know, they didn't have the time to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Yeah, and that's a good point. They could not waste any more time.
And she cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And she does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over.
Yeah, I don't think a 2-point basket does much good for them here.
Yeah, I think that's their only choice. A 3 and then a foul.
Just not enough time left.
Nafisa Collier for 3. It's rebounded by Atlanta. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
5th personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Atlanta, Jordan, Canada. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. And some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
You got to defend your home floor, and they really seem to revel in confidence. This is what they came out to do here.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.